Sullivan here again from Hatton Cross Steampunk, makers of fine accoutrements and contraptions and false perception. This particular piece I wanted to show you, it was a dress form. I just came from a wedding, just flew in. Normally we at Hatton Cross Steampunk we recommend a more outdoorsy outfit for flying. Naturally, you wouldn't be flying in your Sunday best, but we did just come from a wedding, so but I wanted to show it before I took the jetpack to Dr. Grymm's laboratory, his art exhibit in Hartford, Connecticut. And so, since I'll be driving it tomorrow, I wanted to get a quick film in tonight, and so that perhaps this week we can do it on the internet. Anyway, the cool thing about the Hatton Cross gentleman's flying apparatus is that it actually has function. I spent a lot of time, probably far too much time, your wife would say, in the garage building it, but it's definitely paid off because I definitely believe that steampunk, there's a nice balance between aesthetic value as well as the function. And naturally, as the class that I teach, or will be teaching pretty soon here, called Green Steam, as much of the project as you have should come from flea markets, yard sales, junkyards, Craigslist and eBay, and using old things you may never think of. When you see some of the close-ups of the flying apparatus, you'll see what I mean by using things that are otherwise junk. So while you've got this angle, I want to show the control panel here. It's all wired up to a 12-volt battery, 12-volt system, and when I turn around, you see what this switch is for. But this one right here is an interesting thing because you never know when you might be needing to fly at night, or it's dark, or perhaps you're looking at an enemy, or you want to scare somebody, or as this was tonight, you're at the dance floor, it's dark, and the belly dancer was hard to see, so I provided a little bit of light in the situation. The nice thing about these lights are they're LEDs, so they don't drain the battery too fast. So turn those off. This switch right here is part of the power up process. You see at the top, you've got plasma ball harnessing the power of plasma energy, and the blue light on the side is a bit of part of the power switch. And naturally, what's a jetpack without making a big noise? So you've got this switch here. I'm going to take a bit of a pause and extend the wings out because I'm leaving me out for the help it's a bit of an exercise. So thanks to the help from the lovely assistant there, who's also operating the camera now. Got the wings extended. I'm going to attempt to turn around here in the living room and show you the back end of it. And we'll go in later on when I head on the stand and do some detail. But, so the wings pretty much like this. You've got thrusters here on the end of the wings. You've got thrusters here, and then in the middle you've got a horizontal thruster, because the four main thrusters are for vertical flight, but I really found that when you actually fly with it, that you need that horizontal thruster to help balance it. It's quite tricky when flying, but there you see the heart of the power system. That finely crafted wood detailing. You have naturally anything with this type of power, you're going to need a good PSI gauge, measure your pressure, quite a bit of hosing and tubing. And then here, this is the horizontal thruster, stepping out of the character a bit. You'll notice that it's a shower nozzle, an old shower nozzle that should have been thrown away. The main canister there is made from it's actually an old brass fire extinguisher. The thrusters here are metal tubing with PVC caps, good amount of paint to give it an aged look. So down here, hidden underneath, is your power source. It's a nice 12 volt 7 amp battery that also was junk from emergency lighting. So I've gone and extended the wings out a bit and show off a little bit. See there, that there is one of the thrusters. These are about, all that together, both of them is about 1/4 of the power. And we have another part of the power source here. The actual compression of the plasma energy. This is forced through, and this right here is an actual electrical junction box. It houses quite a few of the electrical junctions for the motors and such. It's an old German clock face that was busted up, trash. One of my favourite things is the nice Tesla plasma ball. The wings are made of a nice cloth, and on this side you see the control panel. This actually hangs on my belt, but it's up here for now. And very important, you have your fire extinguisher. It's an antique fire extinguisher from a flea market, and actually works still. So in case I actually do catch on fire, I'll have something to put me on. The headlights are LED, blinding light, way too bright, but work good. And another thing, if you're making your own jetpack and you use a wooden base, highly recommend getting some foam padding, a piece of leather, and some furniture tacks, because these cushioning makes a great deal of difference on whether or not you're walking around with your cool jetpack miserable as hell or actually enjoying it. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Hatton Cross Model 1 gentleman's flying apparatus. I definitely do have a couple of ladies models, much smaller, more compact, because naturally they're much lighter to fly, and they don't have to fly as aggressive as we do. But those will be coming up on the site in the near future. That's all for here. Cheers. Consequently, children, this is the most uncomfortable fucking thing you've ever put on your back. Don't recommend it at home, unless you're a good sturdy man or a very tough woman, big burly woman.